All right, sorry.
Now I'm gonna have to
Straight off the
censor
bat.
that. Gosh, do you ever
No,
want
free speech.
monetization?
Free speech.
Listen,
Come on.
I don't make any money on any other channel I show up on. I may as well not make any here.
This is your channel, Chesh, as much as it is.
Yeah,
Listen,
you know
I'm
the
just gonna ruin
password.
it for everyone.
All right, well, welcome to the Seabad Show, everybody. I'm the Dapper Dinosaur, and let's go through our panel.
I'm Benthoven, no relation, and I'm ecstatic about this movie we're going to watch, but I'm not going to say the name yet. I'll let someone else do that.
I'm Chesh. I'm on all kinds of other channels, and I am also here, ruining things everywhere I go.
And I'm Duke, and I'm also ecstatic. But mostly because I'm on ecstasy.
Wow.
What?
I don't know if you're allowed to admit that.
That's like
You're not allowed to even admit it?
double demonetization. Did any of you ever hope to ever get AdSense on this video? Because it's not going to happen.
It was never going to
I
happen.
feel like-
You'd
Let's
think
be
we would
honest.
be more conscious about the videos we can actually show.
Where we can actually show the movie? Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
what movie are we watching?
I was
You
going to
tell
have
me.
someone else answer, but I guess I can. It's Manos, The Hands of Fate.
That's
The
right.
greatest movie of... What year was this movie made?
1960-something?
The greatest movie of 1960-something.
I've never actually seen this movie. I've only heard horror stories.
So I've only ever seen it through the lens of Mystery Science Theater 3000 and review. So, which actually means I've probably seen almost every frame of it. So there's that. So
1966, by the way.
1966, there you go. My favorite fun little fact about this is that every single line of this movie is done in ADR, so they had people come in and read the lines into a microphone in post-production. The reason for that is because they didn't bother to record on-set audio. They just didn't have microphones.
Why would you spend money on microphones when you could just do it later?
Exactly.
So, is this going to be like Godzilla, where it doesn't sync
Yes.
The
I'm
dubbing
curious.
is going to be amazing.
Yes, but
I expect nothing but the best.
to make it even better, the director couldn't get a lot of his actors back. So about half the male voices in this movie are the director doing a voice into a microphone.
Nice.
I expect nothing but the best.
Yeah, so this is going to be pretty epic. So let's not stand on ceremony and just get this going. How's that sound?
up? Yeah, good.
All right,
Let's do it.
here we go. Black screen, nice. Quick fade out.
I like the music.
I feel like it should be set on a tropical island.
Yep.
You can't see it, but I'm drunkenly dancing in my chair.
I am
Is
also
that a beach?
dancing, but I'm
Is
not
there an
drunk.
ocean?
I don't think so. No, this looks like it was filmed in the Southwest.
Yeah.
There's some nice
You're
dirt.
right.
Yeah, exactly, the Southwest of the United States. I kind of like the cars. I'll give it that. Nice cars.
Yeah, that's
Those are nice
definitely
cars.
1960-something cars.
Exactly, yeah.
Is that his turd signal? His hand?
Yeah, because it's the
That's
60s.
the way to do it.
Yeah, they used to do it. It's still in the driver's manual.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do it if you want legally. I've seen people do
We're
it.
almost
I
there,
have to.
honey. Just a little while longer and your vacation starts. I'm getting cold, Mother.
There's some great
Oh,
lip syncing.
my God.
Does the dog talk too? Please let the dog
I
talk.
hope so.
I don't know, but the dog teleports.
We should be pretty close right now. The agent said it was about 12 miles from Highway 10, and that was Highway 10 back there.
But
Hey,
wasn't
Highway
that bad.
10.
Better
I
direction
drive
at the
Highway
last
10 all the
gas
time.
Listen, I've
Me
never
too.
gotten us lost before.
So yes, this is
I've never gotten us lost before. That means I'll never get us lost in the future.
That's what that
Okay,
means.
Debbie, I'll put
That
the top
works.
up.
Yeah,
Never mind,
that's a
Mike,
good
if you can
plot.
come up with it
Hey,
between us.
are we gonna get lost? No, then we don't get lost. Movie over.
The end. They made it to their destination and there was no problems.
Oh,
Now,
the dog is
there,
fine
baby.
too.
Why don't we sing a song to
Is
help
she
pass
wearing
the
a
time?
bonnet?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a bandana, but it's a
Row, row,
lace
row
bandana.
your
Yeah,
boat
that's-
gently down the
So is she like a member of like the lace gang?
Gently down
Row,
the
row,
stream.
row your boat.
Merrily, merrily,
Oh.
merrily,
Wait,
merrily,
I thought I said you couldn't sing until you sang.
I would just wanted to join the round.
Alright.
The movie's better when you're a part of it.
Man, that bug just crossed the lanes right there.
This is the 60s. The rules of the road were more like guidelines.
Manos quotes the hands of fate.
What a bizarre title with that music.
I mean, Manos is Spanish for hands, I guess?
The music doesn't fit this at all.
No, not even.
No.
Like, this could be ominous if they had the right music.
Right?
I mean, it could be ominous with this music in the right setting.
Maybe. I like how that cop got out with his hand on his revolver.
All right.
he's putting
Yeah,
it
this
right
is
back
like
to
not
you.
enough Dutch angles compared to my cousin Vinny.
There's a dog in the car, so.
Vacation, kid getting tired.
That's true. It was
Too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dog is
Break
dead
Well,
now.
we know he's getting a ticket because his blinkers weren't working.
Well, all right,
That's why he was
all
sticking
right.
his hand out.
Sure do appreciate it. We are running kind of late. Okay, but if you're running late, you should have started earlier.
Oh, good advice. That'll
No
help
tail
now.
light. Have it fixed. Thank you, officer.
Wait, so he just pulled out a ticket and then crumpled it?
I guess.
Hey, B-roll! Gonna love B-roll. Thanks, B-team.
Does this music go through the entire movie? Because I really hope it does.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Is actually, I'm curious, do you have something else playing this music?
No,
Is this movie like...
this is the movie music. This is the
It is in
score
the movie.
for the movie, yes.
Okay.
It stopped for a second while they decided to sing "Row, row, row your boat" and then came back.
Ooh, lyrics. I feel like there should be calypso dancers.
Valley Lodge 10.
Now just 10 miles up this road. We're almost there, Debbie. Just a few minutes more.
Wow, turn down the music when you have dialogue, director. Come on.
I was just about to say, at least when they decided to do the ADR, they decided to use the worst microphones available.
I know.
I'm sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you over this music. Are we gonna sit through their whole drive? Is that what's gonna...
The entire thing.
I feel like older movies really like to have a lot of long drive scenes.
Look, the director paid good money for this song, so you're gonna sit and listen to the whole damn thing.
I guess it was the 60s, so like, how popular were cars?
Well, how popular
Oh
was
my god, that looks like somebody I know.
Drinking in the car?
She's not driving.
Man, that was a really badly framed close-up.
I
Ooh.
don't know what it is.
Now we can look out.
Hey, you taste like booze. I mean, I guess if you're gonna make out, your partner might as well taste like booze.
Don't look at the camera.
they're going.
Man, like there's nothing else.
She
Look at the camera.
She keeps looking at the camera.
She can't stop looking at the camera.
Should we do another take? What does that mean?
You're not Jim. This
We just-
isn't The Office.
We just did the tape.
Oh, man.
All I can think is Jackie Chan. No, we cannot do another take. You waste our film.
What is up with this
Now
score
look,
now?
the sign pointed this way.
Mike, let's go back to the crossroads and ask those kids we saw.
Okay, but I know we can't be wrong. Look,
Yeah, let's go
the
interrupt.
pointed this
Huh.
way.
Are you wanting to comment on the movie too? You want to go interrupt those children that were having sex?
Yeah, who are also apparently watching the movie with us? Is he just not gonna turn? It was a T intersection, dude. You have to turn.
What?
Even
Teleport.
Oh.
I don't.
Now we're gonna cut to another bit where he's not gonna turn, but he's gonna go off the road, through the road?
I don't think this guy knows how to drive.
we just keep hard cutting because apparently they didn't know how to make it look like he's lost.
Yeah, this is. I'm trying to make it look like he's lost, So it's like, all right, just don't drive on the road.
It just
drive in
looks
the
like he
desert.
kept running into dead ends.
Like surrealist filmmaking. Seriously, what is up?
How
Oh.
many times
Hey, you
do
damn
we
kids.
have to chase you kids?
You're not allowed to make out here.
Man. You think we're
No
doing something
kissing doesn't-
wrong?
I mean, they have been
Well,
drinking.
whatever it is you're not doing, go
But
don't
they
do
haven't
it
been
somewhere else.
driving. Oh, but now he's gonna make them drive.
But now he's gonna make them drive.
Yeah.
Why
What?
don't you guys leave us alone?
Oh man.
Come on now, no way.
Excellent
How
line.
Go on.
close was that camera to her
Okay.
face?
Like 3 inches.
Get going, get going.
Right already.
I know I can make a better movie than this, and I don't know how to
How
make
are they
it.
gonna get directions?
What is up with that framing? It was just a bunch of nothing in the middle of the frame, and the car just drives out of frame. Oh my!
What came back in,
goodness.
right?
No, I think that's a different car. Isn't that the family's car?
That's the family.
Back?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's the family. Yeah.
You can tell because of the bandana. It makes her look. Oh no! There's a tree in the way.
I
Let
could
me
have
drive
sworn
right
we
up to
didn't
it.
make a wrong turn.
You must
You
have.
didn't make a wrong turn. You
Where did the
drove
road
through
go?
a T
No need to get
intersection
upset.
and didn't
We'll find
turn.
You didn't
He
you didn't
took a
make the
wrong-
turn. That's what you didn't do.
He didn't take the right turn at Albuquerque.
Oh man, I've been to Albuquerque. There is no point to Albuquerque. There's a tiny little airport, which I actually kind of like because of how many plugs it has, but that's all of Albuquerque. The rest is just a
If
bunch
they
of
do
crime.
not have a sign somewhere that says, "You will make a wrong turn here," that has Bugs Bunny on it, I would be very sad.
I think you're about to be very sad.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's depressing. Thanks for ruining
Where
my
did this
night.
place come from?
I like how
Wasn't
the
here a
source
few
I got
minutes
this
ago.
from claimed this
I
is a
don't care. Let's see
1080
if we can
film.
get some directions.
No.
Listen, everything you ever hear on the internet is accurate.
Oh, so Kent Hovind is right.
Don't ask that guy for directions. He's a little bit too creepy.
Or make a circle and come right back to him.
Let's
that-
ask this guy.
Is that a trash
This is just
can
the same
fire?
circle they're driving around.
I feel like that trash can earlier was just set up for a fire. Oh, I thought for like a half a second he had his hand in his pants. I was like, what?
He might. I think he does actually.
He's
I know, he's got
acting
the
like
shakes.
Yeah, he does. That's what that look on the wife's face means.
This needs to have a Dutch angle.
So he was just standing there like all day, just
He looks like he's
With his
drunk.
hand
He's
down
probably
his
just been
pants.
standing there drinking.
All right, little girl, go ask the creepy man for directions. See? They're all getting out just to ask this guy for directions.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a family trip, Chesh. They all have
really
to stay
sweater
together.
weather.
I mean, it
See?
could be.
Bring the daughter.
Well, you don't want to separate. It's actually not the worst idea.
I am Torgo. I take
That's a
care of the
normal
place
name.
while the master is away.
Oh, that sounds healthy.
Is that like a hand skeleton on the top of his?
I think it's
Whatever
supposed
that
to be like a
I'm
carving
not sure
of
the
one.
master
Yeah.
would approve, or the dog. The master doesn't like children.
Oh.
I don't know.
Want to know where Valley Lodge is.
Which
Yeah,
way
we're
do
just
you
asking
go?
for directions. We don't want to come inside.
There is no place like that around here.
I like this guy.
Torgo,
This guy's my favorite character.
Out of the stellar lineup of characters, husband, wife,
Like I'm
kid, and
scared.
makeout couple.
I prefer the dog.
Don't forget about the cop.
Well,
Fair.
Torgo, which way is out of here?
I mean, you could just drive in a straight line away.
There is no way out of here. It will be dark soon.
Oh, that's not
There
ominous.
is no way out of here.
No way.
They mostly
out.
come at night. Mostly.
Well, you know, we could spend the night here, and then
Oh,
tomorrow
my,
we could.
my.
Did he just invite himself for a
I don't like the
sleepover with
look of this
Torgo?
place.
Well, it seems.
Oh, well, I mean, he's
Yeah.
got the. He
Well, how
did
about it, Torgo?
invite
Can
them
we
in,
spend the night
basically. He just kind of assumed they were coming in.
Well, I don't know what else we can do.
Why are we
My,
watching this
I
guy while they're
wanna stay
talking?
here.
And the master
Bad
wouldn't
direction.
approve.
Don't worry about it. We're here
What's
now.
shot
I'm
reverse
sure the
shot?
master won't
I
throw
don't
us
know.
out. Well, how
It's
about
not
it,
even
Torgo?
close to
I
dark.
don't want
You guys got any heroin?
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know about it. I just don't know.
Listen, don't insult him. He is the best character.
Yeah, this lip sync is at least as bad as a Godzilla movie. This is embarrassing.
I really hope that's the master
There-
upstairs playing the piano.
That would be cool, yeah.
At least the music fits now.
Yeah, it does. It's nice and ominous.
I do actually like that. That's a nice little...
Yeah, the score has gotten like 300% better.
Look at this. What are we looking at right now? What is he doing?
He's twitching.
That's
he's,
a weird stance.
he's a weird meth head. I don't know.
I like him.
Maybe we should
Are they
call
just
him
gonna
Eyebrow. Look
I
at
think
those.
everyone's just gonna stand here for
Very
like
well. The
45
master
minutes, and then the movie might end. Okay,
Cinema girl.
something's happening.
The kid
That
is.
something is someone's walking now.
Look, the
Okay.
kid goes in first. If she immediately dies, they can just have another kid. Why does he have watermelons for knees?
Torgler, we'll stay tonight, and then tomorrow.
You must be.
Oh
you
my god, he
cannot
gives the
stay.
hobbly guy
The
all of his
master
bags. What a
would
jerk.
Not, approve.
Well, he did already admit to being a servant, so, you know.
No, he just said there was a master of the house.
And he keeps the house for the master.
Yeah?
That makes him a servant.
Well, he can't even use his caney thing.
Why is he holding on to
He
it?
could. He just doesn't want to for some reason. Ooh.
Hey, it's an asymmetrical statue. Hooray!
What are the odds that one of those hands is the hand of Vecna?
I'm gonna say 20. Oh, I'm so sad that Chesh, you and I are the only ones who get that joke on the panel.
See, you're
Yeah, I don't
there
get it.
already.
They're talking about it in the comments.
I hope so.
Look at this.
It's okay, that just means we can play some games later and then you can find out what it is.
Exactly. That reminds me.
Poster about it.
Mike, I'm
News to come for the panel.
So wait, does this music only ever play when this guy's wandering around?
I hope so.
I really hope so.
I want this
Like-
music
like,
to be
As
like
soon
this.
as he goes through that door, I really hope it
It
stops.
did!
Yes!
Oh my god! That music is like
That's
the
the
Bulk
hobbling
and Skull
around
music.
music.
From
I'm
Power
so
Rangers.
happy. I love it.
It really is. It's like the Bulk and Skull music from Power Rangers. They come on scene and they're doing stuff, and you hear the song. Yeah, nothing is. Like, wait, I thought the master didn't like dogs. Isn't that a dog in the painting?
sinister.
Must be the
Maybe
master
he just
himself.
doesn't like other people's
Oh,
dogs.
it was children who did.
Oh, Mike.
Children, yeah, it's kids.
He doesn't like puppies, like Steve.
That dog.
I'd hate to run up on him in the dark or even in the light for that matter.
Yeah, let's link on the
Wow,
painting.
Judgy McJudgy pants about this painting.
If you hate it so much, why are you staring at it?
Is he having more trouble walking without the luggage? What?
Oh no.
Listen, he just doesn't like to touch people, okay? Don't don't judge.
Hey, he's a germaphobe. It happens. That dog looks like it really does not want to be
That
on
must
set
be
right
your
now.
master. Where did you say he was? He has left this world. But he is with us always. No matter where we go, he is with us.
Us. That should be your first question, guy.
What?
Everyone.
What does that mean? That
So this
dog.
guy is pretty
No longer with us? What does that mean? Really,
Hope
lady?
he goes where the master goes.
There is nothing to fear, madam. The master likes you. Nothing will
Oh,
happen to you. He likes you.
that's comforting.
Lucky her.
I thought you said he was dead.
Hey, if it's the hand of Vecna,
No,
he could
madam,
be a
not
lich.
dead the way you know it.
Okay,
With
headcanon.
Don't give it away.
Okay, I've just established a new
Not
headcanon for
dead
this
the
movie.
way you know
The
it.
master is
He
actually
with us
Vecna.
always.
Or he's a champion of Vecna.
Ooh, yeah, either way.
Mike,
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Nothing to worry
He's
about. It's
he's
only
not
your
Vecna
imagination.
yet, is what it is.
He wants to ascend to Vecnahood.
Well, that's what happens, right? If you get the hand and the eye of Vecna, essentially Vecna can take over your body.
Yeah. Good reason not to put them both together, I
think
guess.
that it's best that I show you to the bedroom now.
I mean, that's what happens, right? So, like, if you put another good reason not to necessarily take the hands of Vecna and the eye of Vecna and put them in you is because you have to cut your hand off to put the hand on, and you have to gouge your eye out to get the eye, and they have really good benefits but really bad detriments as well. If you you have to do specific things.
Okay, if it'll make you relax, I'll go out and see what it is.
I mean, it's a double-edged sword. That's their
Unless
dog,
you're evil.
Well, yeah. Is that Coyote? What's going on? What is making this noise? It's not their dog.
Uh-oh.
My
I
dog-
don't know, but their dog's like, you know what, I'm out of here. Get me out of this movie.
The dog is the smartest one in the family.
Dog might be dead.
What happened? I heard.
Stay here. Get back into the house.
I don't know what happened. I just let our dog run into the woods, into the wild.
Into
while
the
there was
dark
howling
where there's
going on.
howling wolves, yeah.
Ooh. It's alright, he's got a gun, because this is America. I hope he shoots their dog.
Their dog's already dead.
Oh
No,
no!
Hey!
It's a good thing he brought a spotlight to check on the dog.
I'm impressed that they didn't even have, that dog didn't even yelp.
Mike, what happened?
Why did
Is
you
it
let the
raining?
dog just run out the
No.
door, Mark?
Chesh, this is before they started putting that whole, no
What
animals
kind
were
of
harmed in
place
making this
is
film.
this?
They actually killed the dog.
They really did kill it.
I'll take care of everything.
That's what
Get
just
back in the
happened.
house.
Poor
I think one of my
dog.
favorite things before the no harming animals, this is horrible, but it is probably one of my favorites. You guys know the movie Homeward Bound?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how at one point the cat goes over a waterfall?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a raccoon. They actually just tossed a raccoon in and let it go over the waterfall.
That's awesome. Sorry, raccoons.
Poor girl.
Is she sad or just
Mike.
tired?
She's
Mike, what could
tired.
have done it?
She doesn't know
She
yet.
doesn't know the dog's dead yet.
Oh.
Probably.
Honey, it was probably some animal from the desert. This place must be full of them.
I mean, the desert is full of animals, I guess.
Peppy? You went away, baby. Went away while you were asleep.
Oh no!
Mike, I want to leave this place. Now.
Okay, honey, we'll leave right away. Where the hell is that caretaker?
They didn't even try to match the lip movements. It's so great.
Cargo!
Cargo! Hey, there he is. Did his knees get bigger?
Cue
No,
the
they
music.
were that big before.
What does he have in his pants
Did
there?
you want
Gosh.
me?
Watermelons,
We're leaving.
obviously.
Do you mind putting the luggage back in
Obviously.
the car?
As you wish.
Is he high right now?
Right now.
He's been high the whole
He
movie.
found his heroin.
He's been smoking the dust of the master.
Oh, your car won't start. That's not a cliche.
Not in the 60s.
See, this would have been better if Torgo had
That was state of the
gone in and tampered with the car a little bit. But right now it's just okay, why is the car not working?
Maybe
good
he
reason.
did, and we just don't know yet. Maybe we find out later.
Alright, if we find out later, this movie will jump up a couple notches in my estimation. But I feel like it would have been best if
Did it just jump to sexy music?
Maybe
Yes.
it was the hand of fate that did it.
I think Torgo is masturbating to this woman right now. In front of her. I think that's
He's
Well, that would
definitely
explain
thinking
the
about
look on his face.
I'll be glad to leave. I've had all of this place I want.
That is not what she's saying.
To leave
No.
now. The master wants you.
Oh.
Wants me? What kind of talk is that?
I mean, I think the music makes it
He
clear what
wants
kind of
you
talk
for
that
his
is.
wife.
Oh,
He
there you
loves
go.
beautiful
Well, he's
women.
got 2 eyebrows on the right side. Look at that.
Boy, how many do you have?
1. Or none, because I'm a dinosaur. There you go.
He just couldn't find a monocle, so he bought another eyebrow.
Oh my
What is
god!
going
Eyebrows.
on?
Why is he
Focus!
just-
Focus! My goodness, you can't even.
She's just like, what are you doing? I think she's as confused as we are.
And by she, I think we all mean the actress, not the
The
character.
actress.
This is
Well,
straight
put
up the
actress in air quotes, but yeah.
Don't you ever try that again, you beast!
Yeah, don't you ever awkwardly
Yeah,
reach for my
touch
shoulder.
my shoulder.
Right, so in my headcanon, this actress is just there and responding to everything. She has no idea what the script is.
Yeah.
She's just kind of like, I know stuff's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna
Mike.
react to it all.
Mike can't hear you.
Mike is trying to
Mike-
fix the car, but he apparently doesn't know how cars work.
No, it's because he does know how cars work, and it's not working because magic.
Oh!
Not magic, fate.
Magic, it's fate.
The
Yeah.
hand's fate.
All right.
Well, yeah, but it's like a curse.
So I'm not drunk enough for this yet, so I'll be right back.
Where is Mike? I'm being so tormented right now by this hobbly man.
What if she just, and get this right, what if she just stepped to the side and then walked away? I know, it sounds crazy, but I feel like she
You
could
could probably
do that.
push him over. He doesn't walk very well.
He doesn't stand very well either.
He also isn't like approaching her or anything. He's not doing anything. He's just standing there.
But he did touch her hair for a while.
No harm, madam. I'll protect you.
They really like to focus on the person not talking, and I wonder if that's because they're like
Because they're trying to dub it over.
yeah, they're dubbing it
Yeah.
over.
Let me out.
That must be it. Kind of, at least that part makes sense now.
Hey, Maggie, the damn car won't
I
start.
feel like the last time I saw that little girl, she was sleeping on that couch. And now I just saw her walk over to it and lay down on it
Well,
again.
that really fixes
That's
things.
what she's been
What are we going to do
When did she
now?
get
I
up?
don't know,
Where
I
did she
couldn't find
go?
anything wrong with it either.
We need a sequel to
No,
find
where's
out.
the phone?
Oh no, please no secret.
Yes, Alexander Graham.
I mean, I
Bell,
could
you
make
know,
a sequel to
telephone.
this that would be better
Hey,
than
what are the odds that the dog comes back from the dead later in this movie?
Doesn't
Less than the odds that
Uh,
those hands, that one of those hands is the hand of Vecna.
Is that Chesh's correct prediction of the week?
It might be, because Shesh has been pretty solid on predictions.
That's 10 miles.
10 miles. Might as well be 10,000 miles.
Easy, huh?
Might as well be.
You can walk 10 miles. It's not fun, but you can do it.
The master
Well, you
won't
could
mind
walk
you
10,000 miles.
tonight.
Well, I
No
would walk
choice.
500
We
miles.
can't walk out of here and the damn car won't start.
I would walk 500
I'll
more.
just bring the bag
Wow.
back to the room.
I would just like to be a man.
So what you're saying is that Russian Vids was right?
Sinister. Sinister isn't descriptive enough.
I have no
Honey, we'll leave in
idea.
the morning.
Maybe?
Soon this place will be forgotten.
Forgotten. I'll never forget. Peppy's gone. I just
Peppy.
hope Debbie will understand.
She'll understand. She's my baby. She'll understand.
I'm smart.
I hope so, darling. I sure hope so.
Oh, there she goes
She's my
again.
baby. She'll
Sorry.
understand.
Bye,
They
kid.
lost the dog, now they're losing the kid.
Hey, where'd she go?
Where is she?
Where is she?
Oh my God!
Oh, yeah.
Michael!
Don't
These
get
people
wrong,
are
she's probably
like the
playing
most
hide and seek.
irresponsible
Okay, Debbie, we
caretakers.
see you. Come
Don't
on,
check
come
that
wherever you
door
are.
nearby. There's no
Just yeah,
way
check
to
under the
Debbie?
couch.
Look, they only had a kid so they could post baby pics on Facebook. They weren't actually thinking about the whole parenting thing.
She's not in the wall, just
Have you seen
behind
Debbie?
this door, so I guess
No.
she's... There's
She's
nowhere else
gone.
to
Help
check
us
through
find
this
her.
door.
I hope they explain
Couldn't
why
have gone
that guy's
outside.
knees are
The
so
door's
bloated.
bolted.
I feel like
For
they
God's
won't.
sake, don't
There's
panic.
huge hands where his knees should be. They're hands of fate.
That's what the hands of fate are. They're big fists at his knee.
In the kitchen.
The kitchen, what?
That door's bolted too.
Outside, Mike. She's got to be outside.
All right, we'll look outside for her.
Why does she have to be outside?
Debbie?
Debbie!
Debbie?
What is going on?
They teleported to outside so they could
Mike,
yell
I'm
Debbie.
scared.
Look, I'll
Quiet.
give this-
Animals
Yell
in
it quiet.
the
Cut it
desert.
out.
Look, here's something. At least they're not doing day for night. They actually filmed
Yeah.
this scene at night. So that's something.
Zoom in on the
The
man's
one-
crotch.
So wait,
I
is
mean,
the
his
child
pants.
actually dead now?
I don't know. Maybe?
We'll find her. Don't worry.
No, because they're gonna find her. So
Yeah, don't worry.
just don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry, Chesh.
Debbie?
She's not in this 15-foot area right in front of us. Where else can I look?
Oh, man.
Don't go around
Debbie?
the corner.
Don't say it too loud.
I mean,
Debbie?
Uh-oh.
oh, Is he reaching for a gun? Yeah, gun. Shoot.
Don't shoot your
Aw.
kid.
She found a new dog.
Hey, look, I found a new dog.
Oh, a new and improved
It's
dog.
the dog from the painting. Or maybe it's, just a Rottweiler.
Quit pointing the gun at your daughter.
Right?
Oh, you're supposed to point
You could have been hurt.
I might shoot you in the torso here, but I guess I'll put the gun away.
That dog had a leash and a collar on.
Yeah, it's clearly
And
not.
they almost shot their child.
Never run
And
away from
clearly
her.
that dog had, their dog died to raise the other one from the dead.
The thing
Where
is,
did
though,
you
that
find
when
the
the
dog,
dog was with the girl, it looks super
In a
friendly.
big place?
Yeah.
Where,
So,
baby?
well, here's the other thing. That means that if that is the case, that means the husband has to die to raise the master, so he can have a wife again, like a hot
Ooh.
girlfriend. And that's why he doesn't like the kid, because they're extra baggage.
Or maybe it's just the master isn't quite a pedo, so, he doesn't want the kids around.
Or he just assumes
Gosh,
that
what is that?
women
What? Where did they
women
go?
who have children are less likely to be.
What?
Oh my god!
What? That was the transition? We just hard cut to this?
So
Where are
how
they?
did she not see this area when she first opened that door?
I don't know. What just
They're all
happened?
vampires.
Get in the bedroom and lock yourself in. I'm going to find Torgo.
Yeah,
He's got some
definitely lock
explaining
yourself
to do.
in.
Hurry,
Don't
please,
just
hurry.
run away.
Yeah, don't just leave. I mean, I guess the desert's dangerous at night.
I mean,
I
it's
don't
less
know. As
dangerous,
dangerous
at night
as that,
than it is
though?
in the morning. At
With
least-
the gun, yeah, especially if you got a gun.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Wear your shoes and you won't get stung by scorpions. But are the symbols synced with his steps?
Mine, do you hear?
I can't hear the symbols.
I can hear the symbols. I feel like they're synced with his steps, and I hope so.
That's what he has at his knees. Symbols.
See, the master.
That explains so much. Mystery solved.
Mystery.
I like how the master gets to lay down, but all of these women just have to stand around and call him.
Let me see how good you are. I won't need you anymore. I have my own wife. I won't have to come in here to dream of having one of you.
Wait, I'll have my own wife, so is he be wives?
You're the worst. You were his first wife. He doesn't want you anymore. Now even I don't want you.
Oh, I think that was just confirmation. He's been using the master's wives while the master's been away. That's just what I heard.
Inappropriate
I mean,
No, he said he didn't want her.
anymore.
anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. Although
I think
apparently
he's
he
lying.
does.
I think he does want her.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
For not
he's
wanting
groping
her?
at her shoulders, so
He really. That's his move.
it's
He's
like
got that move down.
it's like Zombieland. Uh-oh, someone's in danger of having her hair brushed over her ear.
I like this guy.
is
I don't
he-
care if he's creepy.
Did he just make out with her wrist?
He messed up his eyebrow.
What is the deal with the eyebrow? Like, why add that? What are they doing?
I don't know. He's got double eyebrows.
They just
I wanna know
had
who did the
they
makeup.
had eyebrows and they're like, well,
The
put
answer
it on
is
that
that
guy.
these guys are all vampires and he's their werewolf servant.
Ooh, now that's a pretty.
Oh, do you hear me?
So wait, the dog ran away and then just tied itself back up to that rock?
That was the dog's twin.
I don't know.
Yes?
He's leaving. He's
Ooh,
getting out
that's
of
the
this
sexy
movie.
music.
He's leaving his wife behind.
Oh, she took off her bonnet. Oh my goodness. Whew. That's hot.
She touched her shoulder.
Oh man. Shaky werewolf man.
I feel like the director has a shoulder fetish. Am I the only one getting that vibe?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, listen, he was just passing by, alright? Wait, look at him.
Oh.
He's doing a double take.
Look at all the bugs in the window.
Oh, she's showing her shoulders. Oh. So hot.
Man.
Oh my
Has anybody
God.
noticed that this guy kind of looks like the guy from Dawson's Creek?
I've never seen
Anthony?
Dawson's. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you've seen Mighty Ducks, right?
Yeah.
The kid who plays Charlie.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah, I can kind of see that. Why is she on the very edge of the bed? Oh,
Oh,
Oh, he tried to run away, but fail.
I thought
That. What are we even...
I thought he was in
that's
the
a flashlight.
through the window. You know the mods make it look realistic.
It's true, mods make everything real.
Double tap. Kick him in the head.
Yeah, well, I mean...
This guy is truly the hero of the story.
Corgo is the protagonist.
Yeah, he's trying to escape his master's thumb, and this is he's a desperate man, and this is the only way he knows how.
Well, maybe
he's been mentally tormented and secluded for years.
And also apparently very sexually frustrated.
Well, I mean, when you're in isolation for so long.
Yeah, I guess so. And this is pre-internet, so he's not looking at internet pornos.
Yep. All he's had is his master's bitchy wives to look at for years.
Yep, stare at their shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, oh man, shoulder. What is he? Is he tying him to a tree?
Very
yeah,
slowly,
he's tying
yeah.
him to a post.
Whatever
and
he's
his
doing,
thumb.
he's doing it in the longest scene of the movie.
I know. And the shot isn't even moving. Like, can we have a dolly
Very
or
dark.
something?
You think we get the point?
Well, the music keeps it interesting at least.
A little bit, but like everything is just, hey, let's just hold on this shot where we're gonna have all the action just take place center frame.
Can we please edit in the music from the beginning for this scene?
Yes.
I won't remember to do.
You will when you hear it.
Ooh, the moon. Oh no!
He's totally a vampire.
Yeah, but he's a comfy vampire because he's wearing a robe and sandals.
Yeah, the sandals are pretty killer. I like that.
Yeah, it's a nice touch. You gotta be comfortable in your afterlife.
I did not realize that vampires needed leashes for their dogs.
Well, I mean, the dog's gonna run away. Oh.
Yeah, thanks, movie. I needed that.
That's
Wait a
what
second.
that's
Is
from.
that who that is?
Wait a second.
Oh!
I just had an epiphany.
Hey, makeout couple.
Back to the beginning of the movie? Yeah.
Tastes like
Wait, these
rum.
nameless characters matter?
How long have they been making out?
And not having sex?
And they're still drinking?
Just take a sip here.
So they've been slowly drinking and making out for 12 hours now?
I like how she sips it and is totally fine. He drinks it and is like, yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, point.
I hope not.
And it's like,
There's
it's
not
like
enough like shoulder touching in this scene. There we go.
There.
Oh, yeah.
He's got his
Oh.
hands all over me.
And it's the cops again.
What
What
just
is
happened?
happening?
That was some bad film.
Again? How many
I just
thought I
don't
told you
notice the car pull up to them like it was silent.
They were really into that.
It's a very early pre.
Go
Keep
chase
it
that
under a
other
certain
couple.
perfectly silent.
What other couple?
The couple you also pulled over. What do you guys mean?
Those idiots that went deeper in the desert.
It's like that cop hasn't been watching this
Find them
movie
and
very
chew on them a
closely.
while. We know that this road goes nowhere, so now get. No smart.
Why would a road go
He ain't
nowhere?
trying to jump on
Who
you.
builds a road
Just
to
yet.
nowhere?
I mean, there's dead end roads.
It is the desert.
Yeah, but dead end roads lead to a dead end with like houses on them. You don't just
That's true.
build a road.
There's
Even in
always
the
something
desert?
there.
I don't know.
Look at those two fellas making out. Oh.
They got nothing to do. Wait, how long is the shift for those cops?
Apparently, it's really long. They're on like 48-hour
They do-
shifts. I don't know.
Yeah. They work 4 days a week, non-stop, and then they take a week off.
Well, how long has it been, though? I think it's only
The
been like
Rock
6
has
hours,
a carving
12
of a
hours.
hand. I didn't notice that. I like that.
You didn't?
That's actually
It's
kind
like
of cool.
I think it's a fist.
It's a nice touch.
It's either a fist or the fingers are cut off.
I'm gonna go with it's a fist.
Oh, Manos.
Thou of primal darkness.
Wait, you're not Manos?
Thou who
Yeah,
dwellest
I
in
thought
the
he was
depths of the
Manos.
universe in the
No, that's
black
Freddie
caverns
Mercury.
of night.
Oh. Did you look that up on IMDb and find out that this is Freddie Mercury?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Well, he is a rocket ship ready to explode. Or no, atom bomb ready to explode. I can't, Queen.
I enjoy the frame rate on the fire.
3. The frame rate was 3.
Oh, look, his robe has hands painted on it. I get
Yeah.
it.
Uh-huh.
Thou dost make him most blessed forever. And thou who dost curse with eternal burning light those who transgress against thee. Holy art thou,
Godzilla.
holy
Is
art
that
thou,
Manos?
holy art thou.
I guess that's
Manos
Manos?
will be done.
Yeah.
Thy priesthood remains steadfast, thy priesthood remains constant, thy priesthood remains
That's not Manos.
righteous.
That's a statue of Manos.
Thou hast taught us,
Oh.
O Manos, and we have listened.
I'm not convinced.
Hey, look, guys, my robe has hands on it.
Hear us,
Look, Mom! Only
for
hands!
we are faithful.
I like that robe. I'd
Thou
wear
art
that.
our God.
They'd make a really good Halloween costume.
Arise, my wives.
Oh,
Yeah, it would.
It is
For anyone
the
who
words
knows
of
Did the
that.
resolution
I feel like
just
it's a
drop?
mistake waking up all these
Arise,
women
my
at once.
wives,
Why is the
and
resolution
hear the will of
dropping?
Manos.
They zoom in after.
See, this is why I said it would be a bad idea.
It's just a bunch of women nagging him. Awesome.
I want to go back to sleep for 100 years.
I'm going back to bed.
And this is why
Wake me up when you're
polygamy is a bad idea.
Why has a child been brought here? Why? And a female child at that.
Yeah, female
They're-
child.
They're all just mad.
You can see him slowly going.
They're mad
crazy.
because vampires can't have babies.
So you can buy a Manos Hands costume poncho on Etsy for $85.
Or you can
Free
make
shipping.
one for yourself for like
Do
10 bucks.
it.
Must die. They all must die. We do not even want the woman.
The child is a female.
Yeah, we don't need
She must
another
not
woman
be
here.
destroyed. She will grow
To be
up
fair,
a
this is
woman.
probably the most female-heavy
must be
movie
killed.
we've watched.
No, I am the oldest of the wives, and it is my privilege to say that.
Enough! Enough of this stupid bickering. A child must die.
Yeah.
If you persist in this foolishness, your usefulness will come to an end.
Say what you
Oh,
will, I will have no
no.
part of this madness.
To be a woman, and as the oldest of the wives, I demand that she live. I don't know what they're doing.
The oldest of the wives is the one who wasn't saying anything in both of those
Your
scenes.
service to us is at its end now. Silence!
Oh, hands. All hands.
Jazz hands!
Yeah, jazz
And
hands.
now, my wives, I shall deal with the one who is
So
responsible
when you just
for
said
the
jazz
child
hands,
being
Chesh, I
here.
was doing jazz hands.
Torgo.
I have to
He's
do-
the one. Get Torgo.
You are responsible
Wait,
for this
Torgo's
nonsense.
gonna be the next wife?
We shall dispose of you later.
Wait, why is she
Oh?
responsible for anything? She was asleep the whole time.
It's a terrible mistake.
He's got to blame someone.
Man,
Yeah.
He's clearly not going to take the responsibility.
Maybe she's right. Maybe we should spare the
Wow,
child.
that was bad.
It is against our will that we stay here. Do not make the child die to satisfy him. He does not need any more wives.
I feel like they're breathing a lot of smoke.
So none of the women want to be here?
Apparently not.
Jealousy.
But they-
So there's
Part of
like
us.
7 of them and one of this random guy. Why
are you so
don't... What?
jealous of me?
Because women can't just.
You are a troublemaker. You deserve to die.
Ooh.
Oh, infighting.
Die.
Wow.
Infighting.
I
Not
may
good.
die,
Bad
but I do not care.
hair.
The child must live.
She is right. We will not kill the child. But Manos would not approve.
Why does this part
The
remind me
law
of like
of
Charlie
Manos
Brown?
exists for
Is it the
us
pacing?
only.
It's the music.
Manos
That's
loves
probably-
There's
women.
the music
She
too.
will grow up to be a
Oh,
woman.
it's weird.
She must die.
Do 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 do.
I feel
It's like the
these-
pacing of the dialogue too.
I feel like
When
the
the
red,
master hears
like,
of this, he will be
loincloths
furious.
underneath there to remind.
I think it's their pants. They
Man,
were
a whole
wearing
lot
red
of you.
pants.
The man, yes.
They're wearing
The
red pants.
child, no.
Her lipstick lasts like 100
Where did the other women go?
Oh no! It's a fight!
Oh no, it is like a little robe. Like a red.
What is going on?
They're fighting. There's two factions of the women now.
It's the
Ones that
action
want the
scene.
child to die and ones that don't.
Did one of them just die from getting slapped in the
Yeah.
face?
Slapped to death. Not want to mess with that woman.
And they're all wearing wonderful granny panties.
So, I don't know which ones are the ones that are supposed to... Are we supposed to be cheering for any of them?
I think it's just like the director wanted a cat fight. Oh, she's not dead.
I mean, I don't know which faction's which anyway.
Pull her hair! Pull her hair!
She touched her shoulder. No.
I like how this fight music is just the earlier Creeper music, but played way faster.
It's like
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
I really don't understand what is happening.
You're not.
Why?
Those.
Yeah, no one understands. Oh, it's a hand.
Oh.
Is that a hand of faith? Virgo.
Oh no, did he kill him already?
Maybe?
Oh, but he was my favorite character.
Well, sometimes your favorite character dies.
Listen, he didn't deserve this if he dies. Oh yeah, he's not dead yet. Who's holding that dog's leash?
It might be
Off
tied
screen.
somewhere, I don't know.
Somebody's totally holding that.
It could be tied to like a post or something. Bad post.
No, there's give on that. This dog does not care what is happening.
I
That's
don't think the
basically
actors-
how long it takes me to stand up in the morning.
He's got your stick.
There you go.
Master, what are you doing here?
Wait. So all
You
of that,
have
and then
failed
they
us,
cut
Virgo.
to him
I know of
talking.
your visits to the tomb.
We figured out why they cut away from the person talking.
Oh,
so they
no,
dubbed
the-
different lyrics.
The master figured out that he's
The women
been
have
feeling up
told
his
me.
wife's shoulders.
They may not be able to say anything or move when you're there. But they remember everything you say to them
Ooh.
and everything you do to
Busted.
them.
Oh, he's been groping their shoulders.
Look at him. His
But
pouty
you
face.
have 6 wives. Why can't I have one for myself?
You are not one of us. Therefore, you cannot have one of them.
But I have one now.
So give him a
This
different
one is
wife.
mine. You'll
Right?
never get her.
You've already got, like, what, 7?
You have failed us, Torgo. For this you must die.
Uh-oh.
You must
Oh, wow.
die.
Kill you? No. You have failed yourselves. You'll never kill them.
Did he just
I'll
look at the
help them.
camera?
You have failed.
I was staring in his mouth, watching it, like not at all synchronized with the sounds I was hearing.
So, I feel like I want this movie to have actually been filmed in Japanese.
Yeah.
At least that would be an excuse
Yeah,
for
it
the issue
would.
they had. Or a little more valid. Wow.
Ooh.
There he is.
Way to focus on the widow's peak. What is happening?
He's killing him.
With waves?
His
Yep.
mind.
He's waving him to death.
Yeah.
What?
So why did he have to wake him up for that?
Yeah, like, why couldn't he just wave him to death right there?
He's not even dead yet. Oh, yes. Laugh. Yes.
I just remembered this joke. Oh, wait, I forgot it again.
Oh, look, the hands!
God of primal darkness, as thou hast decreed, so have I done.
Hmm.
The hands of fate have doomed this man.
What?
That's the name of the
Thy
movie.
will be
Oh
done.
my goodness!
What?
That guy wearing a glow-in-the-dark jacket?
The moon is lighting it up.
Well, you know the movie doesn't use lighting at all, so it has to be the moon.
Yeah, obviously from this scene.
But there's moths, so, you know, more realistic.
It is more realistic with moths.
Does this wife want to
I think so. She touched his shoulder.
Oh.
This-
Is this gonna bring him back to life?
But he's not dead. He's just tied up in the desert.
Oh. That's true. He never died. He just got knocked out.
The budget on this was $19,000.
Sounds about right.
I could make this in less than $19,000.
I could make this with $20
It can barely sink the slabs.
and my phone.
Alright, Chesh, well, we're gonna remake this movie. Oldest wife.
Done. Sold. Let's
I'm
do
the
it.
dog.
Only
The
if I
dog
get
that
to be
gets
the
to die
creepy
right
guy.
away.
I want to be Targon.
I want to be the cop.
Yes. Torgo? Alright, you can have two roles. You can be Torgo and...
Yeah,
Wait,
so-
this fight is still going?
The sand.
What is happening?
The women are fighting.
Oh no. Oh, there he is.
Wait, I thought he was
Torgo
killed.
is
Wait, he's
dead?
not dead.
Not enough people die in this movie.
What the
So
heck is going on?
Can somebody please call the director and or hand me the script or synopsis? I don't know what's happening anymore.
This movie didn't have a script.
I'm still baffled by the choice of pretty panties with red loincloth.
It had a script. It was just only the director that had access to it.
Can we see the script? No.
According to
My
the
eyes
internet, the director began his first outline of his script on a napkin.
Michael, where are you?
Well, to be
First
fair,
and
I
last.
feel like that was
And then
probably
he
the
never
last.
progressed and it was
Yeah.
all on a napkin.
It was also the last outline of his
Look,
script.
J.K. Rowling started her outline on a napkin, so let's not diss napkin.
Well, clearly she was inspired by this work of art.
I really hope that's true. Whoa! This sequence of cuts makes no sense to me. Wait, did we just change songs for the first time in like a half hour?
Still fine.
Well, yeah, the first song finally ended. Now we're on the second song.
Oh.
Foolishness is this?
Oh.
Manos must be served.
There you are. She is the one. She has upset all of our plans.
This foolishness must stop.
Moth,
And this is why you don't wake up all of your wives at once.
right? One at a time, dude. What's happening?
There has been enough trouble. Our purpose must be
Such
served.
bad lip sync.
There will be no further
Oh my
insolence.
god.
But the
Hey, could you move that thing out of the way? I can't see what he's doing.
You have caused enough trouble.
I want to know who the
As soon as we dispose of
cinematographer
Torgo, we
was.
shall take care of
Because
you.
I want to go find him and punch him in the face.
Your power fails you. I have
Dog
no more fear.
yawning in the back.
Seize her.
The director decided to shoot night-for-night scenes because many of the cast and crew also held day jobs. In many of the night scenes, the camera and lights attracted swarms of moths.
Well, good. It makes it more realistic.
What a
See it?
convenient rope.
I feel like they didn't use lights though.
Oh, they're
except
gonna
in the sand fight.
be... Are they going to be able to touch her shoulder?
Well done, my wives. The will of Manos shall be served.
Did you say the wheel of Manos or the will of Manos?
The will shall be served. But it did sound like wheel.
I kind of feel like I want it to be wheel.
I actually am kind of thinking that maybe this guy and the first wife are actually like a legit couple.
Maybe,
'Cause, like,
but
it's gonna be
Torgo's
there.
knees are even bigger right now.
They're growing. He's got like a whole drum set in there now.
Oh my goodness. What is going on?
If he was unconscious, how did he walk here by himself?
I don't know. Maybe he was carried by the master?
The will of Manos.
Yeah.
The wheel.
His knees are alive.
Can somebody move the camera a little bit so we can see what's going on?
Manos has decreed it.
Oh, the wives are gonna kill Torgo?
Kill! Kill!
Okay. Oh, he's gonna get shaken to death.
See? She likes him. He didn't rape anybody. She likes him, he likes her, and this guy that the master is just a jerk.
But I like how he's being lightly shaken to death.
Mike, help us!
How does she know what's going on?
She does not know a damn thing.
She's just sitting on her bed in her room.
She just woke up and was like, "Where's Mike? Oh no!"
Now I better call to him for help since I don't know where he is. Oh wow, he got out of that really easily. That was on purpose. Do you understand? This is why, what's his name? Torgo?
Torgo,
This
yeah.
is why Torgo's the real protagonist. He didn't properly tie him up on purpose.
No, I like your theory.
I'm telling you, this is a tragic love story. See? Look at her face!
Yeah, no, she totally has the hots for watermelon knees.
Yeah, she totally digs him.
Hillbilly
And he didn't touch any of the other wives.
And he's being lightly jostled to death.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point the director was just like, I can't
really
afford another
Margaret,
song.
open the door.
I really hope this guy just walks into the room and shoots the master in the back, and that's the end of the movie.
It just ends with a credit that says, "Bang," in French.
Why is she not opening the door for her husband?
Oh, because she was just calling
Enough.
for him, so...
The ceremony
Yeah, I don't
is
know.
done.
Oh, that was a ceremony?
That was the ceremony?
That was a ceremony.
It was the ceremony of light shaking to death.
Is he dead?
No.
Yeah.
He's still not dead. There's no way.
I don't know.
Oh no, his hat! That rock's really wobbly.
Is the dog attached to the rock?
Yeah.
Well, the
Okay.
dog was attached to the rock. Now the dog is who knows where.
I think the dog is there still.
I don't know. Oh, he's not dead yet.
Now he's like a
Yeah, they
puppet.
faked out his death 3 times.
What is happening?
He's gotta go over to the other wife, touch her shoulder, and tell her how much he loves her.
That's romantic.
Uh-oh. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's fake.
Or Manos, whatever.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, snap.
He's a hand now. Turned him into a hand. Oh, never mind.
I
just took his hand
Burned
off.
his hand right off.
That is the hand of Vecna right there.
I thought he exploded.
At
I
least
thought
some.
so,
Yeah.
What are you? What? That's
That
actually a
is
really
funny.
Does he realize that he didn't kill him?
I
And he
don't
just
know.
ran off?
Killing
But I will
doesn't
say-
help anymore.
That is
You're
a
all
good.
finished.
What?
You've said enough. Your turn will come as soon as we have
What
disposed of the others.
is that a torch
Go
or
find
a
the others.
hand?
It's a hand. A
It's his
fake.
hand. He
both.
slew his hand off.
It is clearly both.
It's a horch.
He's like burning his hand. Did you see him? He was like, gotta put this down.
I mean, I'll give this movie
window, Mike.
this movie
I
this.
saw him at that
They
window.
really focus on the whole hand.
We'll leave.
We've got to
Yeah,
leave
that's the
now.
theme.
I can't
That's-
See, every
stand
movie
it
has to
any
have a
longer.
theme.
Yeah.
Please, Mike.
Just like
That's
every
the
birthday
We'll
has to
hide in
have
the
to
desert.
has
Someone
to
will
have a
help.
theme.
Has to.
God,
And since their theme wasn't going to be acting,
You're
Spit on
they
him.
decided to do hands.
Spit in
They
his
declined
endure.
acting.
Yeah.
They went with hands and shoulders.
Try.
knees and toes.
Not yet.
The gun
We'll see.
destroyed
Well, we
me.
know there's an issue with knees, but the
Yeah,
toes,
true.
that's the one we're waiting on.
Waiting on the toe.
Oh! 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 Oh!
A lot of
So
slapping.
much slapping.
I am permanent. Manos has made me permanent.
Wow.
Oh!
Must be nice to be permanent.
Why is
Wait,
she bleeding?
From the slaps.
Your control.
I mean, that can happen, but, like, where's the blood coming from?
Usually you get like really red cheeks,
He was
bruises.
destroyed, even as you shall be.
I mean, oh.
Swelling.
Power does not affect me
Yeah, but
anymore.
not just blood smeared across
Even
her
your
face.
other wives
Yeah,
do
usually
not
it's like
trust
your cheeks would have to be extremely red if you got hit hard enough
See,
to.
I do not fear
bleed
you,
that.
even though you beat me. Beat me again. Beat.
Oh, now we know what she's into.
Now touch my shoulder.
That's what she really likes.
Oh, he's whipping it.
Are they gonna start making out?
I do not fear you.
I feel like this should be a makeout scene. I feel like it's also not gonna.
I don't know what he's... I think he's kind of undressing her.
Yeah, but she seems to still have clothes on, so.
Slaps? Gonna
I feel like I
unslap
can
you
barely
with-
hear slaps, so yeah.
Oh, hey,
Who's
that's
playing
the
those
buddy
drums?
running around.
Oh no, the hand!
West. Oh, she hurt her
Take
knee.
Debbie and
Oh, I
run.
fell into
No,
sand.
darling, we'll make it. Let's go.
Not sand.
Is she wearing heels?
She didn't even limp.
They're low heels.
But still, they're heels.
Yeah, but she can't run in the desert without shoes on.
Did she not bring flats?
No, they weren't supposed to be going to the desert, remember? They were going on vacation.
Yeah, in the Southwest, bring flat. Okay, look, to everyone out there, bring flat shoes. Just do it. Don't just have heels.
Mike, are you all right?
Damn.
Now you're all dirty.
That's a good reason to stop.
Mike, we
Yeah.
can't go on this way.
What are you talking about?
We've got to keep
Why
going.
can't you keep going on this way?
You wouldn't understand.
Must be.
It's a secret.
Yeah, it's a
They're
secret.
gone. They left the house.
Oh no, they left the house.
You mean we haven't been watching them for 2 hours and they actually left?
Yeah, I know, they did something smart.
Find them. They
See?
must not escape. Find them.
No, leave him.
They already
We
escaped.
cannot kill a child.
There's so many long pauses before they actually talk.
Find them. Manos will be turned.
And like his mouth was moving a little bit. I wasn't
He's
sure if he was
looking
talking.
straight at the camera. He's still doing it. Oh my god.
I think they had more dialogue that they just forgot, so they
They just
kinda
filmed the
didn't
actors
use
looking
it.
at the camera.
No, I just in general. That's why there's so many long
I
pauses.
can't
for this.
make it, Mike. I can't make it.
All right, you stay here.
Baby.
We're gonna go.
Debbie.
Oh hey, the doggo's back. I like how unconcerned the dog looks. Just like, whatever.
He gets to go out at night. He loves it.
What is that?
One of the wives.
Oh, look guys, I have hands on my robe.
Now open up your
Oh,
arms and
no.
show everyone your hands again.
I know.
Don't forget the hands.
Hey guys, did you know that this movie's title is Hands in Spanish? So I have to show off my hands. And
No, Maggie, we can make it. We'll rest here for a minute. We can make it.
Let's
You've
go
been
back.
resting there
You'll
for a
never think of
minute.
looking for us at the house.
You know, you might have a point there.
Please, Mike. Please, I can't go any farther.
That's a
Listen,
brilliant
we'll lock
idea.
ourselves in the kitchen. I have my gun.
what?
You've never pulled the trigger before.
Uh-oh, snake
That's
shot.
great. Yeah, shoot
Well, there you
those.
go.
Snake, oh, it's a snake!
You couldn't even hit a snake.
Apparently
We'll have
not.
to go back.
It's hard to hit, maybe.
Okay. It might be the safest place, especially since they're out here looking for us.
What?
Yeah, they're probably like gonna follow the sound of the gunshot.
Please, Debbie.
So
not
wait, the
now.
house is the safest place, Because they're
Danny,
out
stop.
here looking for you? Like they're not going to go back to the house?
Nope, they're gonna keep looking.
Forever.
Hey, it's the
Good
cops.
Hey, you guys are going to be kind of relevant, maybe?
Maybe.
Just look around for a bit.
That sure sounded like shots. We'd better check.
This hour of the night, there can't
I
be
feel like
anybody out
you
here.
are
This is the
checking.
boondocks.
What do you
Well,
mean there
sound does
can't be
travel a long
anybody
way
out
at
here?
night. It could be clear
It's
over in
nighttime.
Mexico, but that's
No
not-
one can ever be outside at night. Not in 1960
They
something.
just keep staring.
I don't even understand what's happening anymore. None of this
You
makes
guys
They
sense.
stopped to check
Ooh,
with
he's
the
got his
gunshots.
lightsaber.
Then they said we should stop and check.
Is he an air
that a
traffic
flashlight?
controller? What's going
is that?
on?
I don't know what that is.
Oh man. I honestly didn't think this movie was as bad as it so far is.
I mean, I was expecting it to be bad, but it's really incohesive.
Yeah. Like, I thought it was just gonna be bad, but it would tell, like, a story that sort of made sense. No,
Is it daytime?
it
Or
looks
is that
like
lighting?
it's daytime.
Oh, good. Shoot him in the head.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's the dog!
The plan to hide in the house didn't work.
The dog that still looks super friendly.
Super friendly, yeah.
Like, nothing about this dog looks aggressive. He's like,
It looks like somebody's squeaking a squeaky toy
I
behind
Yeah.
know. It's like, oh, new people. Let's say hi. What?
Wait,
What?
Oh my
there-
god, he wasn't even standing there. What?
Why is he not in focus? The door behind him.
Don't focus on the door. Focus on the face.
He's out of focus because
Focus
he's
on the
using magic to not be able to be hit by bullets. Wait, what? Excuse me?
Don't give the
What?
director credit.
The
Is
next
it-
That
day,
makes sense, but don't give him credit.
Hey, you know who didn't die?
the hillbilly.
No, our buddy with his pumpkin knees.
Yeah, that's the hillbilly hipster.
Yeah, the hillbilly hipster. Orgo. Are these the makeout couple?
It's
No.
dark and they have a.
No. Well, they could be a different makeout couple.
Damn the rain. Vacations are fun, but this one should be great.
Oh, I really hope Torgo shows up
What a blast.
without his hand.
It's very important that we see the convertible top coat. Otherwise, how will we know what's going on?
You paid good money for that convertible. He's gonna show it off.
I got a friend who's got a convertible. Let's make a movie.
Like, they're nowhere near the same place either because they were driving in the desert on dirt roads and there's houses and pavement.
Yeah, but
And
to be fair,
grass.
Rows of
during
corn.
the driving scene, we saw an excessive amount of grass and crops. So,
Dirt.
Who knows?
Please look in the mirror and see Torgo.
Nice.
He just comes up from the back seat. That would actually be a good
That's
ending.
Torgo, but there's a camera back there. How did that get there?
What is even happening?
Who are these people?
And I love
I don't
how
know.
I love
We're
how the
just staring at
makeout couple never got reincorporated. They had nothing to
They
do
were
with
there
anything.
to point the cops to the
Where
other
they could
couple.
find nothing.
Oh,
where they
hey,
could-
they're
yeah,
in,
where
they're
they
in the
could not
desert again.
Wait. What? 2 hours later.
Seriously. This is an amazing movie. Oh, the makeout
Hey!
couple's
Oh,
back!
right!
They've
They've
been
been
making
making
out
out.
this whole time.
They're like almost done with their 72-hour makeout session.
The
Seriously.
next day.
This dude has got to be like, how long does foreplay have to last?
Welcome.
Seriously.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh,
Night again.
he's the master.
no, he's the guy with the watermelon knees.
Oh!
Oh.
gross.
Ooh.
Oh no!
But did you notice the blonde?
Take care of the place while the master is away.
What?
The blonde was gone.
Ooh.
What happened to Torgo?
Torgo
Torgo's out.
rescued
That guy's
Torgo
in.
rescued the blonde girl, and they escaped happily ever after because he's the protagonist.
And then the little girl
don't think
became like the wife of the master, and then
The next wife, it's a cycle. It's fate.
Cycle.
Oh, that's so gross.
Well,
Torgo's the good guy.
I mean,
You can't convince me otherwise.
Okay.
I think the doggo was the good guy.
Well, doggos are always the
Doggo was good doggo, yes.
I'm pretty sure that's Freddie Mercury, so they got that wrong.
One of the many things they screwed up.
John Reynolds, you are my favorite. Thank you for existing.
We'll look him up, see if he was anything.
I
else.
love you.
Don't look him up.
So
Because I already read about him.
What I want to know though is, are John Reynolds really that big?
All it says about him is that the actor killed himself before the movie premiered.
What?
Yeah, he shot himself in the face with a shotgun. It's on the Wikipedia.
How did he do that when
Why
he was
would you
a
even-
hand?
If your knees are like that, you probably get freaked out. Like, I don't want to be alive anymore. I don't know.
I didn't want to hear any of that.
Yeah.
All right.
He
How
did
did
die in
what,
1966.
what do we think of this movie, guys? Let's give our reviews.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say about it. It was so incoherent.
So I like the ending because there's, I don't know if you call it a twist. Maybe that's the plot. There's a new caretaker or whatever you call it. There was actually some semblance of some idea that the director had at the very end of the movie.
Oh, so
Can we turn the movie down a little bit while we talk?
the John Reynolds character is supposed to be Torgo, half man, half goat, which is why his knees appear to be misshapen.
Well, look, you had to do a whole lot more than watermelon on your knee to indicate that you're a half goat.
They were symbols.
If he was a satyr, that would have been really interesting to know about.
Yeah, like
I did not know goats liked heroin.
put little
Oh, they
horns,
love the stuff.
Put little curly horns on his head.
Yeah, like when his hat fell off, he didn't have any horns or anything.
Right. Like, it would have been interesting to know that he's half goat in the context of the actual...
Is that what the eyebrows?
Oh,
are there
there's
for?
3 sequels.
What?
There are 3 sequels.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to watch those at some point.
If
Oh,
they
the-
are not all about Torgo, I am going to be very disappointed.
Torgo,
The end
the
question
actor
mark.
Torgo killed himself the year
No,
this movie
listen.
came out.
I need a prequel about Torgo, and I need a sequel about Torgo.
We
Okay.
need a
Gotta
whole
be a
cine-
different actor.
We need the Torgo
Manos,
cinematic
The Rise of
universe.
Torgo
What?
was...
Yes.
I don't know if they made it, though. There was supposed to be... Okay, in 2013, a project to produce a prequel entitled Manos, The Rise of Torgo was undertaken. David Roy, producer of the film Cheeseballs, was announced as the writer and director. And as of November 2016, the film is in the final stages of post-production.
Oh
See, I
my
told you.
god, that is
He's the
amazing.
hero. I told you. You didn't believe me.
We have to watch that.
Yes. Wow.
I did like the ending of this movie, though.
Yeah.
The ending, it came around, and there was actually like something that happened in the end.
Yeah, the thing was, is like the movie just meandered a lot.
Yeah,
To get to
there
the
was like
point.
girls fighting, and then shoulders being touched. A lot of empty space.
So runtime 70 minutes, and you could kind of tell like they really did extend the scenes out because they just didn't have enough story or whatever you want to call that thing we just watched. They just didn't have enough, so yeah, just extend the scenes as much as possible and
Yeah, basically.
play a piano over it all.
Yeah, I give the music probably 6 out of 10.
I mean, so my problem with rating the music is that it was so variable. Sometimes it was really good. Other times, no.
I would like to give my quick synopsis of what this movie was really about.
Go
Do
for it.
it.
Okay, so essentially there was a man who was a half goat man apparently, who him and his, because I bet you because of the way that movie ended that before he became a servant, that first wife was his wife.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense. What happened
I
to
like
the
that.
wife that the mother of the new wife, the daughter? What happened to
No,
her?
she's a wife too. She's a
Oh,
wife.
they showed
Yeah,
her.
they
She's a wife too.
Yeah,
Okay.
they showed her. So I'm telling you, what happened was before Cars, like before, like in the past, the very
when they were
first
half goat, half
priest.
men. Oh.
Yeah, the very first priest of Manos before he became undead, which he got by becoming essentially a lich he's basically a warlock who's been given power by this Manos creature, some kind of demon that is granting him this power. But to make that pact, he used the first wife and Targo to garner that power, and they fought against him. And in doing so, and trying to be able to stop him,
hold on.
Targo got turned into a half goat man.
There's a David Solid
That
Snake
makes sense.
Hedera and a William Swamp Thing something or other in the credits. I don't know what just happened, but I feel like we just had a premonition for like future in this movie in the credits. Sorry.
Yay!
Anyway, but Chesh,
and so
you just made this movie like 8 times more interesting with your headcanon, so congrats on that.
Woo!
GG.
So I did just link in the Skype chat a trailer for The Rise of Torgo. I don't know if it's real or not, but it looks like it might be. But it could also be done by fans, and the production quality would be the same. How would you know?
But
Yeah,
put
I'm
that
fine with
link.
Possible to know.
Put that link in the description of this, Ben, when upload.
Okay, I
I'm
can do
telling
that.
you. And he was trying to save that man. He didn't tie him up properly. He left him with his gun.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
I'm telling you, Targo's the hero of that movie.
And you
And
called it right in the
he
beginning,
saved
which
his wife
is
at the end.
Chesh,
He
you're
saved his
pretty-
wife and got away.
Chesh is like the movie whisperer. I think that's
she
what's
just
happening.
knows. She knows. I don't know how she knows.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm glad I've watched this, but it was like some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. Honestly, The Room makes more sense than that.
Yeah.
I think there was like maybe 30 minutes of this movie that was a waste of time.
Oh, more than that.
I mean,
would say
I had
20
fun the
minutes
whole
made
way.
Oh, look, a moth.
Moths make everything better.
Oh,
I think we should end it on that.
Yeah. All right. Well, any final thoughts on no?
No.
All right. Well, thank you for watching Bad Show. You guys have been great.
See bad movies.
Yeah. See you.
Yeah. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.